Hey guys, it's Viewmaster's Reaction, and we're back with Mighty Nine Time Campaign 2, Episode 114, an open window. We just did the Hour Patreon video. We have a conversation going on right now with Caleb and Veth. We have formed the tower. Caleb with Frumpkin, put Frumpkin in. Frumpkin floated up into the middle. We just had Jester scry Molly Muck. Interesting things happened. Eyes were glowing, the tattoo lit up. We were following, and he was telling us very encrypted type language, saying something to the effect of alpha to alpha we trek till homeward bound we be. We were talking about the map. Travis grabbed out the map. He's like, there's A1, A2, A question mark, A5. I think we're going from point to point to point, dealing with Aor, and at the end we will get to home, which is homeward bound we be. I feel like the trek is getting from point to point to point, homeward bound we be. I feel like it is all a path that we are meant to follow, because I think it was Bo or somebody rolled, and they rolled pretty good. I can't remember who exactly it was, but Matt basically said it was almost as if he was wanting you to follow along or something to that effect. Not 100% sure. All I know is he was able to snap us out of the scry. He was like, all right, see you soon, or something like that. Snapped us out of the scry. Jester then said to the Traveler, have you ever seen anything quite like this? And the Traveler was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see what you're scrying. I was under the impression that was the case. I thought only Jester could see what she scries, but we just confirmed it there. And then she conveyed it to everybody. Meanwhile, we had a bunch of stuff with Dagon, who is amazing, brought out Sheila, showed us Sheila, jacked arms of a dwarf, but in a wheelchair. The wheelchair came from Uthadurn. He said it was an Uthadurnian chair. And he said, nothing like taking a rest with Sheila. He said something about like almost sleeping with Sheila. I don't know what that meant. We also got this whole thing with Caduceus being asexual. There was another joke about it made, or not necessarily a joke, but Caduceus being like, it's a much easier life not having to think about those things. And we tapped into it a little more. But besides that, I just want to jump in. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest. We just finished Shogun, Delicious in Dungeons ending soon, X-Men 97 in a week, Chucky Season 3 ends this week. We also are doing My Hero Academia, Toriko, and Bleach Jackie Chan movies every month. You want your own reaction of a show or movie? In the description is the link for Patreon. You'll be able to subscribe to a tier level that allows you to recommend or request anything you want, and I will watch it. Full unedited episodes, everything else. If not, Campaign 2, Episode 114, Mighty Nine Time.
In the beginning, when we were traveling
In
together,
the beginning.
I was, from side to side, top to bottom, a mess. And I think you were trying to...
I had to jump into this at this point because I feel like this conversation might go somewhere great. And I want you all to see it.
I am back on my feet. And I have surrounded myself with experts in their fields. Very accomplished people.
Ashley just took off
confident to rely on
her Henry Crabgrass hat for the first time in an hour and 10 minutes.
I don't want to be a leader. I never have. But helping I like, and confidence I enjoy. So, you have done me a great kindness and bolstered my resolve. You've helped bring me back into my own. And now I am here. So, let's just be here.
Music's great.
And be here. I made this place for you so that you could stay with us and see, you know, your husband and child, but also be with me and be with them. It's a circle. There's 9 of us, and nothing's going to break that. Yeah,
yes.
Go with it.
Yes. I love that Sam is counting. Ashley's looking. Ashley's like, this is so adorably sweet.
Really, truly be together, and I can bring my family along for the ride sometime. That's the dream.
That is the dream.
Sustain it. That's all I've wanted for a while now. It sounds like you do too. So, yeah, we'll live in the now, and we'll be the 9.
Live in the now.
No leader. It's a round table.
Yeah. 9 sides. All equal. All 9 of us.
I love how we always count the 9.
Led me
I
to
mean,
that
there's the 7 of us. Throw in Molly.
This is a work in progress. Our
Maybe
family
add
is a work in
Frumpkin.
progress. But I have faith.
Or Essick.
And I'm not even one of the clerics.
Or Sprinkle.
All right, that's it. Sorry.
Well, in the morning. See you soon. Can you call Frumpkin to get me some hot cocoa for bed?
Frumpkin.
Frumpkin doesn't do that. The
pedestrian.
other
I don't
cats.
know the pecking order of
The other cats get us the
your
cocoa.
pussies around here. I mean,
The pecking order
send
of
the cat-
pussies.
I don't know.
I love it.
What do? Do I clap? Do I meow?
Well, you pull
The
the,
pecking
ribbon
order of
over by the
pussies.
fireplace.
Oh. Well, that's what that's for. Oh.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
You watch as a series of smaller, spectral-looking arcane cats arrive and begin to like wrap around your legs in like a figure 8 motion, going. And they look up at you expectantly.
Pepper, you're just the one for this job. What would you
Pepper.
Hot cocoa with marshmallows.
Pepper, could you get
Pepper,
2
you're the
hot
perfect
cocos
one
with
for this job.
marshmallows, and then grab those little put a little toothpick into one of the marshmallows like a little bow, and then those are graham crackers. You can make little wings in the other one.
Amazing.
And with that,
I think I saw Jester drawing.
Yeah.
Odd.
they all vanish through one of the small holes in the side of the wall.
I love that stuff.
They all bamf out with lightning quickness. I love it as well.
To the mighty 9.
Do the mighty 9.
To the mighty 9.
Within a short time, the cocoa is presented, delicious, and once again marveling at just how good these cats are at making cocoa. But it is warm, it is comforting, and it is delightful.
What was the name of the books that are in our room?
Well, there is. Hold on, I don't have it.
Liam
now.
has it
It's up in
specifically
order.
written. What are the names of the books?
I know.
How
one of them was
dare
Test
you
Lab.
not remind every
Yes, I've read
detail of the tower?
A few times. Dramatic reading.
Yeah, paperback and Kindle.
I should have to get to the first.
Paperback and Kindle.
Tusk Love, The Courting of the Crick, Der Katzenprinz, Change and the Potentials of Transmutability, and Die Volthexe und andere sämtliche Volksmärchen. And I will
That
copy
last
paste
one
that
is
to you
great.
in a magical message.
And I will copy paste it in a
Are
magical
any of those-
message.
Readable.
Tusk Love.
Wow.
Tusk Love.
Well,
Liam,
2 of them are written in Common, 2 of them are written in Zemnian, and one is also in Common, but very dense.
I would assume Tusk Love and the second one he said are definitely in
Archangel.
Why
common.
would he put these books in here if we can't even read them?
You gotta learn.
I say to myself.
He would want you to
There is
learn
no
the
one there to
language.
respond.
He's wanting you
Do
to
any of them have
ask to
pretty
learn.
covers?
Yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, the ones that you can't read are well presented, which makes it even more frustrating.
On Der Katzenprinz, there's a
Der Katzenprinz.
beautiful gold leaf illustration of a cat holding a little top hat out like this.
Oh
and,
my God, it's amazing.
2 feet.
That's so cute.
Der Katzenprinz. It's like
Want
a
to
cat
read it?
prince. Der Katzenprinz. It has got to be like a cat prince. He said it was a
We
cat
pull
with a
back
top hat and gold leaf.
Did you pull the ribbon?
How will the cats be able to read it for me?
They make cocoa. You never know.
Yeah, I would.
I go order some cocoa and sit down and stare at them.
I would 100% see if the cats can read
You,
it.
they can make I cocoa. think so too.
The cocoa is delicious, if a bit marred by the frustration as you stare at this really pretty book about a cat
I
with a
wouldn't
hat
be
that you
surprised
can't
if they could read it. Ask. This is a crazy place.
But nevertheless,
An inside joke.
you all get a good night's rest. Spells prepared, long rest is completed, healed, and the morning is yours.
I was in bad shape all day. Just bloody and beaten while we were talking to
Oh
people.
shit! Sorry.
Having
Nobody cares about you. It's
Bloody
few
and
days since you
beaten
had
while
that
we're talking to people all day. Bo, it's your job to tell people.
Yeah,
we
you
don't
traveled quite a bit
recognize
since then, so-
nothing.
Still got a
Well.
black eye, though.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
right
still-
there. Celia's got a
bit
black eye.
bruised,
She's
certainly not
literally got a black eye right now. I noticed it.
Caduceus has refused to heal you this entire time.
And Jester
Makes you stronger.
It makes you stronger. Yeah, we don't need to waste it. Bo's tough.
So you all gather at the base of the tower, and the day is yours.
Now what?
What is the point of this?
What? That is a children's story.
I can't even read it. It's Zemnian.
Would you like me to read it to you sometime?
Sure.
Okay, I will. Do you now or
No, you can
evening?
read it some other time.
Okay, all right.
Well,
but
why
I will
even bring it
pencil in
up,
for you,
Jester? Don't get an attitude.
Okay.
We have a goddamn magical tower like a Wonka factory, and you're
but
pissed
it's a
off about a
boy.
book you can't
It's
read?
adorable.
Shut
Right
up.
up your alley.
I
Except
love
it's in
Jester,
Zemnian.
but we're making a big deal out of nothing. Learn
have a
Zemnian.
mustache.
How dare you be so ignorant?
Coco must
Too much hot cocoa.
Cocoa mustache.
I go wash my face before we set off. for
Okay,
today.
okay, not an issue. As you all emerge from the tower doorway into your somewhat barren, provided evening's chambers, you can already smell the fading scent of whatever morning meals were provided to the denizens of Balin Post.
Oh, we had waffles.
Yeah, you guys had waffles, but you
Yeah,
can can smell the morning has
We had
come to
waffles.
a slow conclusion for the first risers of the day that keep the fort itself safe and guarded. Making your way into the same kind of central common area where you had your dinner the night before. There's only about 2 stragglers that are in the process of finishing their meal. Other than that, it's pretty much empty.
Not a lot going on.
Are we supposed to meet Tegan and Vess here?
She said about 40 hours. Are we early?
40 hours.
He
We're
said
definitely
midday.
early.
He said
Midday?
midday today we'd be heading.
40
that's true,
hours.
yeah.
We couldn't have been in the
sounds
tower
so
for more than like 10 hours, 12
Well, they
hours
did have
tops.
cards last night. We kind of
40 hours is like a day,
fighting.
almost 2 full
not so
days.
much a
It's like a
town,
day and
it's
3
just,
quarters.
We missed fighting?
I know. I meant to tell you guys.
No, you meant to not tell her on purpose. There'll be more.
Probably for the best.
There'll be
You know
more.
that
Yeah.
shiner is finally starting to fade, so it's probably good you got a good night's sleep.
Thanks. I hope it stays a little longer. It kind of looks like I have a little bit of makeup on.
Yeah, how does it feel? And I poke
great.
right in it, poke right.
You know, it hurt. You know, it hurts.
What if I
Fucking
rub a
the-
thumb
the
right
That
on it?
it's
friggin'
not
black
dirt.
eye.
It is blood. It's good.
Yeah, but it's under the surface, so
We could put some like wolf or mammoth
Ooh,
on
yeah,
that.
just
You don't.
Wolf or mammoth meat. We got
got
meat.
blood in my eye. Oh, why?
Bloody meat in
hold
your
it,
eye.
hold it there for at least what, 5-10 minutes?
I don't
I don't
know.
think
I
it's
think
good
so.
to do that anymore. It's been a few days. I don't think it's worth anything.
It's honestly fine.
you know what will firm that up quickly is a bit of this bat guano.
Bat guano in the eye. Now we got
why?
bloody meat
That's gotta stink.
and bat
It
shit.
feels wrong. Doesn't feel medical or proven in any way.
Don't futz with it. Don't argue with me, I'm a doctor.
It's holistic shit.
Well, we have a few hours. What are we going to do?
Here, wait for the time to go.
Wait for the time to go. Matt?
Pretty much.
Good to go.
All right.
Can I order like a bunch of bacon? while we
Sure,
wait?
you order some bacon.
Wolf bacon?
Wolf
They
bacon.
don't have bacon.
Yeah.
Wolf bacon. We order some. You got to
They have
pay
it.
for
It's
it.
a luxury.
Pork is definitely a luxury on this side.
Yeah.
If they have some
Above
grain, I'll pick up some grain. If
All
they
right,
have
so we're
something that's
getting grain
some
and
oatmeal
pork.
kind of thing that I can just carry with
Yeah,
me.
you can find that. It's a little pricier than what you'd normally pay for it, which isn't much necessarily, but it's still pricier for what
All
it
right,
is.
we're getting
How
pork
much
and
do you want?
grain.
Like how many
Take
days?
a week's worth,
A week's worth?
2 weeks if it's not a lot.
2 weeks worth? It'll put
7
you at
gold.
7
Not bad.
Yeah, do it.
2 weeks worth of wheat. Some wolf
While we
bacon.
wait, I scooch over to Yasha.
Okay.
All right, everybody, that is it for Mighty Nine Time, episode 114 of Campaign 2. I know it was short, but we're already into 15 minutes, and I want to save 30 minutes for next week's live stream. If we don't save these 30 minutes, we won't even have an hour and a half. Even with these 30 minutes, we won't even have an hour and a half. After the credits, like after the break, we get 50 minutes. So adding this there, we're getting like an hour and 25 minutes if we're lucky, maybe an hour and 30 minutes. So that is why I'm doing it like this. If we hit the 50 likes, we will get another 30 minutes. Hopefully that happens. I'm assuming we will. I'm going to post it early. Tealbird is going to give me some new art. But not a whole lot happened. We basically are going through the tower. We're making cocoa and bullshitting about books. Jester's making a big what to do about the fact that she can't read half of them because they're in Zemnian. I'm wondering myself why Caleb would do that, but I'm half thinking it's because you should want to learn Zemnian, or he could read them to you, or maybe we should just be happy that we're in a fantastical Willy Wonka factory with everything we could ever want and cats that make hot chocolate. I also think one of the cats could probably read these books to us, and we probably should have at least attempted so. People were saying, ask the cats, like it's very possible. If they can make hot chocolate and do everything else they're doing, why wouldn't they be able to read the books? It sounds like lunacy, but I don't know. I feel like it's something that we should probably tap into. Besides that, Veth and Caleb finished their conversation. Basically, we just had a couple conversations. We got some rest, and Bo talked about how she got the shit beat out of her, and no one acknowledged it. Now we bought wheat and bacon, and Bo is about to have some conversation with Yasha about who knows what, probably something romantical, maybe, or I don't know. We'll find out in the live stream. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, My Hero Academia, Toriko, and Bleach. We just finished Shogun, Chucky Season 3. We are finishing X-Men 97 and Delicious in Dungeon very soon. Jackie Chan movies every month. You want your own reaction of a show or movie? In the description is the link for Patreon. There's a tier level where you can ask for such things. Go check it out. Full unedited versions of everything. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!